Hello and welcome back everyone to City Skylines Vooper Valley, where we have been building up this beautiful city of the Twitch followers. If you are watching the stream, that means that you are probably followed, and that would mean that you have a house somewhere in here. There's a lot of buildings, so the chances are you are in the city somewhere. But it's going to be a slow and steady process of building up the city now, because we can't pass the amount of Twitch followers in population. So right now we're limited to 2022 population. So if we want to grow the city, we have to grow the channel. So what we're gonna have to do is try to improve the parts of the city that already exist, because obviously there's only so much we can do when it comes to growing the city population wise. So let's do some small projects that are going to make the community happier. So do you guys have any ideas? Because ideas make the world go round. I do think parks and stuff are going to be a big one, making sure that everyone is pretty happy. So why don't we put a few parks down? I don't know if we have any really nice parks. You know what, how about a Japanese garden? That's pretty nice. And we'll plop it right here. Sorry to whoever's house that was. Oh, is that a legacy house? No, it wasn't. Legacy houses are pretty risky to rip down. The taxes are too low. I mean, if you really want more taxes, we can figure that out. I figured that you guys like lower taxes though. You're gonna put the Twitch integrated catastrophes map anytime soon? I don't know. It's kind of repetitive. I like things like this where we're slowly building up something. Need some dog parks. I actually agree. There are a lot of dogs in the city, especially if we look through the population. We've got like... there's a lot of people. The question is, do we have any dogs? I thought there were some. Huh. I saw quite a few last time we streamed, so maybe they just need to spawn in. But let's go ahead and be friendly and put down a dog park. We'll put it right next to the festival area over here. I don't see an issue with that. Although I'm gonna destroy all these buildings. That's fine. You know, it's the price of progress. Oh, it didn't actually destroy any buildings. So right across from this festival area. And we're going to make sure it's centered so that it doesn't look terrible. There we go. Very nice. Look at that. Now people can bring their dog to the dog park when they're going to the festival thing. And actually having a lot of things in the festival area might be kind of nice. I wonder if there's any other sort of parks we can plop in. Like, gonna make it a very high quality area, you know, somewhere for kids to go while the death metal is blaring in the main area. But this seems to be enough to be getting everyone to upgrade their buildings. They're very happy. Sorry I'm late, I'm looking at garlic. That's interesting. That's questionable. I don't know what that's the equivalent of, and I'm kind of scared to ask. Let's go ahead and make another way into the festival area, because this right here, it just makes sense making a way to get from the commercial area across. I mean, now you can go to the festival, then you can grab something to eat in the giant abandoned area, and then you can come back again to go back to the festival, and then you can go to your house. It's super exciting, super great. I have not gotten rioting working yet. You're gonna have to give me more time on that. It's being pretty stubborn. Apologies. Oh, so districts is another thing. So we've got Central Park. I guess the current districts work. Although I'm going to make this not the gulags, because this is actually a commercial area. Maybe we can get a cool name for that at some point. We're going to have a Briarwood Square area, but we can't really do that until we actually have a proper... what's it called? Until we have high density places, because the only thing that makes Briarwood Square special is that it's low density, and it stays low density. So it looks like the ticket sales and stuff are actually going pretty well, so the festival area is doing a good job. We will riot if riot is not implemented. But then how are you going to riot? That's the question. How about we go ahead and make this rock like a national monument? Because it's a really big rock. I mean, this is exciting stuff. If you were just, like, going on a trip, I think you'd be like, look at that boulder. That's a really nice boulder. So let's decorate it a little bit. You know, these are the best things for us to do, right? And put a something a grain silo makes much sense. See if we can throw a flag on it, actually. That would be nice. I think the flags are over somewhere. Under industrial, maybe? Billboards. I mean, there are flags. I don't always remember where they are. Sadly. Very sadly. Okay, they're not under here. Residential? I don't think residential would have a flag. Under billboards. It's gotta be under this, then. No. Huh. Where did they go? They were somewhere. It's a bunch of industrial stuff. Parks? Do parks have flags? Is that a thing? Oh, you know what would be even cooler? Putting tanks around it. Nice. Flex the Vooperian military. There we go. We'll just... I know it makes perfect sense for there to be tanks in the middle of this rock formation. Gotta be super patriotic. There we go. I wonder if I can actually move the tank up at all using this. Okay, maybe not. I can't even get, like... Oh. No. I need to get the mod that lets me put props on top of things. But the rocks are now protected by the greatest Vooperian tanks. Super necessary. What else can we do? Oh man, we've got fighter jets as well. This area will just be dedicated to the Vooperian military. Kind of flexing. There we go. This road, it's like a museum, a military monument to all the great Vooperians who fought in war. And you can't forget to have the protesters out front who are like, no war, peace, stop shooting people. I mean, that is the greatest. And then, of course, we need to have the giant death robot staring them down. Nice. Okay, so we've made a beautiful new section. we've made a beautiful new section, new park for the Vooperian people. Let's see if anyone will actually be interested in coming over. We'll make like an actual walkway. I mean, it's not a bad location. It's located in like this beautiful riverfront area. You can go over here. We can actually make it go over the river a little bit, just so that I don't accidentally destroy everything. Like, look at that. Who wouldn't want to go on a trip to this park? This is like the greatest park ever. Beautiful. We're gonna make sure to, we'll call it Monument District, because it's got a monument in it. There we go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. Look at the chirpy thing. Unfortunately, the chirpy thing is still, like, completely broken. It's really behind. It's like an episode behind. Okay, so things are going very well with the festivals. The population is currently over the amount of followers, but it's gonna kind of die because of that. It's gonna drop down super quickly, so that's sad. That's very sad. The city is in a state of kind of stagnation, though. So we are definitely going to need to do quite a bit. You should try building a whole city underground. Underground isn't really a thing in this game. Oh my god! Thank you, Great and Mitchell, for the 1,000 bits. Highly appreciated. You are now the top bit person, which I think means you get access to, like, cool emojis and stuff. I still don't completely get how Twitch works, I'll be honest. I have to, like, learn. Okay, so, as it stands, I think that the industrial area is just dying, which is really sad. It's because we're educating everyone, and education is murdering our economy, so maybe we shouldn't have education. We can get rid of the education. But you know what we could do? We could actually make a little farm area and try to make, like, clean industry. Who's in support of clean industry? Then we can, like, have fresh grown food in the stores. It'll be great. I think that's more than we're going to need. More space than we're gonna need. But how about we just bring this down? Okay, look at that. That's gonna be beautiful. And now we just have to go ahead and look at that residential demand. Yeah, it's artificially, like, lower, though, because we're over the amount of followers. So even if I build new homes, all it's going to do is it's going to cause all these ones to abandon. So I'm actually keeping an eye on my follower count to make sure that I don't build too much. So this new industrial area is going to be the next big thing. Switching things over to little farms rather than these giant industrial parks. Hopefully it works well. Okay, and let's go ahead and see if it does well. The Fawn District. Oh, that's actually a really nice name. And it's actually accurate considering it's like farming. Make the industry smarter and cleaner. I mean, we haven't gotten to a point where, like, we can create IT clusters and stuff. We don't have enough demand. Even this, like, killing this is going to do some interesting results in the city. Killing off some of the industry to try to push it into a new area is always risky. I don't know what policy you want. They're like, none of them are unlocked, so there's not much we can do. There's not much we can do at all. We have to grow, which means we need to get more followers. Okay, it looks like people are actually building up little farms. We've got the Little Rainy Bunny Co. The William Burdett 1871 Co. White Nesquik Co. You know, we've got a few little areas growing up over here. It's something. Ooh, still 1300 Co. One of these may be run by you. When it grows a bit more. Right now the chances are pretty slim though. Okay, Vooper Valley. What do we need? I mean, traffic isn't really bad, which is a first for one of my cities. The industry is currently limited by our population, and our population is currently limited. So we have to get a little bit creative with how we want to grow the city. We could create a pretty amazing pedestrian walkway system, but I'm not sure how super important that is to the people. You know, what I will do is I'll make this a little bit easier to get through. So right here, I'm gonna go up. That's a little bit too steep, isn't it? That is a little bit too steep. Oh, we'll go under, actually. That'll look neat. Oh, and then we'll do this. Look at that. Okay, that didn't actually go under as planned. That's okay, though. We're just gonna raise this by a little bit to give people a chance to drive under it. That's gonna make it so that you don't have to cross 18 times. You don't have to cross the road here and then cross the road here. You can just walk directly across. Wow, isn't that so efficient? We'll actually do it on both sides, and we'll put the water tower in the center, because that'll look neat. So let's go ahead and do the same thing here. It's gonna start out kind of broken, but that's okay. Bulldoze a few buildings, I'm sure nobody minds. And bam! Look at that. Now you don't have to cross the road at all. So safe. Although we just destroyed the electrical grid, which is slightly unfortunate. But now the electrical grid is now fixed, so that's also good. Isn't that fantastic? Now we just have to center this. Okay. Very nice. Okay, the electrical's dying again. Why? Oh, we actually don't have enough. Great. Looks like we are actually going to have to do something. So that we can live stream without the power going out. We can make an artificial lake as well. We're just gonna create a little mine over here for the soil that we need. Fantastic idea to just destroy the environment for soil. I'm sure nobody's going to protest that. Spike, please name something after me. Well, it automatically does it. But the more people who follow, the more of a chance there is for you to show up. So, growing the channel is the most effective way to do it. Whoa. You know what? Instead of solar panels, you know what we'll do? We'll actually focus on making this city really nice. Let's put solar parking lots in some areas. Because solar parking lots will actually give parking to people in like the commercial area, so that there's not as much traffic, and they generate a tiny bit of power. And so if we actually put a few of these down, we can have our commercial area contribute electricity and help the traffic system. Look at that. Now everyone has somewhere to park. See that? Now we've got these fancy solar parking lots so that you can charge your Tesla. And everyone is actually using them, so that's good. I mean, having people park is just really efficient. Even though people will still park on the side of the road, right next to the parking lot for some reason. But, you know, that's just City Skylines logic. Actually, it's probably because if we go to Traffic Manager President Edition, we probably, for this game, don't have the advanced vehicle AI on. And we can turn on more realistic parking. Nice. And you know what? Let's turn this to minor complaints so that not everyone is perfect at driving. Just to give me a little bit more of a challenge when it comes to the population being so low. We need other challenges, so having some bad drivers may make things more exciting. Look at that. So many people go to the parks and stuff. And are people actually parking now? Not really, I'll be honest. I mean, a few people are parking. Not an exciting amount, though. We need more people. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, look at that. Everyone's parking. Nice. You see, the more people we get to park, the less people are using the road. And right now, our traffic is actually almost perfect. It's at 80 87%. We have pretty much no issues. But look at this. Over here, there's a little bit of... Actually, this is so minor. I honestly can't complain. There's really no traffic problems in the city. And there's no wait time. I mean, some of the stuff is slightly highly used, but highly used doesn't mean it's a bad thing. This could be replaced with a turbine interchange at some point, which would... Oh, we can actually buy it. Nice. Have I actually unlocked the big ones? No, I haven't. That's sad. I need 2,800. We need a lot of follows. But at some point, I will replace this with a turbine interchange, which will be a lot more efficient than the cloverleaf. Although cloverleafs don't suck. They just aren't the most efficient thing. Great, so now we actually have a little bit more ability to control things because we can connect onto the highway. So, let's go ahead and create a one-way road coming out from the industrial area, which will let you go directly onto the highway. Similarly, let's make another branch of it that will let you go directly onto the other part of the highway, because that prevents them from having to go through this main traffic area here, which is actually mostly industrial stuff going through. So maybe, just maybe, they will be smart enough to use this instead now. Look at that. We're taking traffic off of the road. We're doing it. We're doing it. Nice. Who thought Spike would read chat? I did. I thought so. What is he doing? Spike, up the speed limit. I mean, I could up the speed limit. There's just no reason to. Literally no reason. There's so many people who are going down this way. I don't understand why. There's nothing exciting down there. This is the only exciting area, which is the beautiful city. Okay, so what next? Nice sharp turn. Well, I mean, there's so little people using it. It doesn't matter if it's a sharp turn. It doesn't do anything. I mean, unless there's a lot of people waiting. Toll booth. I don't think we've unlocked toll booths. No. We have not unlocked toll booths. We may have to make it so that the population is like 5 times the follower amount. I'm not gaining followers fast enough. Although that kind of ruins the purpose of it being one person. So, I don't know. Why don't we just improve things we've already got? So, like this area, why one fountain when we can have tiny fountains next to that fountain? Huh? Huh? Watch this. The fountain of fountains. Now that's necessary. And we can make a little thing over here for shield lays. Nice. Things for everyone to do. Isn't that exciting? Maybe we can put some, like, park, like, seating over here so that people can, like, eat and have a nice time. Trying my best here. Can put, like, this over here. A statue of the great Emperor Spike Viper? Of course. Of course that's necessary. Fantastic. Very nice. The fountain had children. Yes, precisely. Over here we can put some lights into the area so you can always see the beautiful fighter jets and tanks. What a great area. The greatest. Wow. Inspiring. Can have like a little thing here if you want to eat. So many places to take a nice nice relaxing day. Crowd control barriers, of course. Always need some of those. I have a trash can along the way. Someone asked me if I was ever going to make a detailing city. This is my detailing city. We're just going to try to make this the nicest thing ever, because growth is pretty slow. Can you name a road after me? We're doing roads for if people subscribe to the Twitch. Oh wait, but you did the huge amount of bits, so you know what? We can do that. We will name it Graydon Street. There we go. Fantastic. Well, everyone gets a building and citizens named after them. Wow, we can have directions for how to go where. That's very exciting. Okay, we need a project. What's our project? What is the big goal of this episode? Because the episode's almost over. Although I guess we've done minor improvements throughout the city. I guess we have built quite a bit. And yes, we have grown 300 followers since the first one. So like, that is quite a bit of city growth. Oh, looks like we have to increase the amount of buildings. Nice. That's actually good. Guys, finally, we get to grow the city a little bit more. Because everyone, for some reason, is kicking people out of their houses, so the housing density is going down, which is causing demands to go up. So how about we have this very beautiful loop around the turbines, but we can't put people there, actually, because the turbines are loud. Yikes. Never mind. That was almost a good idea. Almost. So what are we gonna do then? Although we can create sections that like lead up to it, I guess. Like this can certainly have a few people. Let's go ahead and take care of all that demand we've got. Oh, we don't want that to be zoned. Demand, demand, getting rid of demand. People are moving in. This is exciting. Who do we have? Ebort, Titawan, into the next portal. Joshua Burgers, Octo Hunter, Is the Gamer, Imperial Medic, Sodium Bank, Valky, General Goldfish, Natono, Arthur Bakan. Wow. There's a lot of people. There are actually quite a few people that just moved in. But nobody I see at the in the comments, which is sad. Spike, we don't want water. Oh, you'll see. You will see the great plans for water. Why is Spike so mean? Because I'm a terrible person, that's why. You caught me. Okay, so I don't think it's a good idea to zone anything in here for residential. I think that's just a poor plan. However, we can certainly build things up like this, which might be kind of cool. Actually, if we want like this to the... Ooh, look at that. That's some neat geometry. We can go ahead and make a cool new area over here. Look at that. That's creative. Why are things catching on fire? Whose house? The Harry Grace residents and the Alex 60 Neptune set their houses on fire. That's very sad. I rate it a 0 out of 10. Spike, it's too noisy in town. We cannot hear you. Wow. Rude. Are you saying that the wind turbines are making it challenging to hear the stream? And imagine that if the government just streamed themselves growing the country. That would be interesting. It'd probably just be a lot of angry comments. A lot of angry comments. Because everyone complains about everything always. Okay, I think that's going to be enough of a boost of housing to get us through this slightly tight spot. Look at that, though. The city is certainly growing quite a bit. I mean, we're currently a small town, but we're getting there. I mean, we've got a lot of new people in the city. I'm trying to go through them just so that if you're watching on video, you will know. Also, to get them to store... Oh, Silly Impossible! We found Silly! We did it! We found Silly! Oh, nice. One uneducated person lives there. One uneducated adult. We found Silly, guys. I broke it. Oh, yikes. Okay, wait, I need to mark this. We found Silly's house. That's so exciting. Okay, there's gotta be the flag somewhere. If it's not in here. This is just billboards, isn't it? It's gotta be under, like, common? Yes! Here we go. Okay. Certified Vooperian here. Silly's house. Very nice. And Silly just got home from work. We'll also put a Vooperian thing outside of his door. Or outside the front of his house. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Well, we found someone. There's a lot more people, though. But guys, we actually did expand the city a bit. We've created a cool little monument area here, which has pretty much no purpose. We made it a little bit easier to walk across town. We started a beautiful farming area where people are actually starting little farms, which is pretty neat, even though some people are abandoning their farms. Wow. That's sad. Stop abandoning your farms. Your animals need you. But that's going to be it for this time, guys. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you've enjoyed Vooper Valley and the fact that you are literally in the city somewhere. And I will see you all next time. Bye!